then.
City of New Orleans plays host tonight for history. Welcome to episode 9 in the Royal Rumble is this Saturday. Now controversial CM Punk looks to make a career. And then there's the image to have a chance to finish his. So tonight, in a moment that will now become reality, in a WWE ring, live on Monday. Well, you see the left since last week in the main event versus champion Seth Rollins.
Speculation room on social media. I have tried my only. I only want to hear it from himself, and thankfully the waiting.
Monday Night Rollins. And it has been, appreciate that. Thank you guys. I'm in this ring, Mahal. Insult like I do, you know, and my knee kind of supposed to. And finish the match. And I sat down, and when I said I might be out for a long time, I had spoken backstage. I only get better when I was sitting back there, kind of helpless, unable. Thought for the first time that it was. We still had an MRI to get done. We had to have not great. Grade 2 tear of my MCL. Medial meniscus as well. We're looking at 3 to 4 months. Now heads into this mat because it's what I love. But unfortunately, it's as I would like to. And taking it week by week.
Well, this is indeed an Intercontinental Champion of all days and counting. Gunther's Ludwig Kaiser and...
When there's blood in dogs to start circling.
You're out here to make an example out of me. Do it. Just do it. Don't wait.
About them. They got a match with the straight on me. Because for quite some time now, and just honestly let you know.
Should we let him tell me? Have at it.
I'm here to tell you, right from the workhorse champion, right from the beginning, and fight honestly that brings dignity and ship. And everybody here can be proud of. But now, and
the thing, Gunther, let me finish. What I was about to say, tell me, hard I have to rehab. I will keep my promise to WrestleMania. Hey, my power to walk out a champion.
Great. I'm really happy to hear that you're gonna see a big champion fall. You're gonna do everything that takes of WrestleMania. And you know what, Seth? I respect that a lot because And in fact, to another great champion, win the Royal Rumble. Opponent for WrestleMania. But with all due respect, I'm going to target your 100% and I will be champion.
I appreciate your honesty. You can challenge me at WrestleMania. Remember who you're coming.
You better remember.
On Saturday night, the Rumble Eastern 5 Pacific on Peacock. The top rope Royal Rumble match. Meanwhile, Kofi Kingston
Enraged with one another over the past.
Kingston taking it and it's hitting up, and they've got a match. New Day and Imperium next.
Of course, Kofi Kingston 3 weeks ago, kind of inadvertent freak incident, but on Kingston, he's making him pay. Watch this.
Kaiser took out Woods, and then Kaiser back against Vinci. Teams have competed here on Monday Night Raw.
Vinci, that's what knocked him out 3 weeks ago.
The New Day stomp away on Vinci, and WWE history is Xavier Woods.
Get that wall with Kaiser on Wood. Which was thrown out by the referee in the end.
Top rope, and then a clubbing blow right to the Mr. A everything. Kofi Kingston, I'm about to do the... What a kick by...
Desperate to get his hands on Ludwig Kaiser to the head, followed by his drop.
Since Gunther had some kind work, taking it up a notch.
Yeah, it's been a ruthless disorder. Been squabbling for months. Galvanized them and brought them back together.
And that mauls Woods in the corner.
Yeah, notice he knocked him out once again.
W toward Ludwig Kaiser. Rare. Step up in Zaguri by Wood.
A very different side of it. Now certainly awakened something inside of
members of Imperium down outside the ring.
Textbook tag competition and conquer.
Spine first aid is Xavier Woods, Imperium Monday Night Raw. Xavier Woods is trying to fight back into this matchup. He needs to make a tag to his partner Kofi Kingston. She goes down to the knee.
The jaw of Vinci. This cut to get into this match.
And it's Chase. And now Kaiser realizes
he's a Kaiser in the worst way.
And Kofi Kingston, who will be a part of the Royal Rumble match. What a blow by Kingston. And Kofi through the second rope to side. Down goes Kaiser.
As enraged year career. Game changer.
Double team now by takes down Imperium. And now the
on another's backs when it counts.
Two teams.
It will send the whole world blind if you're not careful.
A double count out here.
See, it ain't about the win tonight.
And now Vinci dumping. And Kaiser. Kofi and Vinci
to rip these guys apart.
And New Day and so personal. All four of these men at the hoods.
So damn ugly.
Face first. Off the ring post by Kaiser, still in pursuit.
All thoughts of a sporting
chaos now. To hurt people.
Yeah, and that's exactly what goes.
And now Woods back into the fray.
Kingston.
And the fight now spilling. The official helpless.
Security started running down.
Equipment cases with Ludwig.
Audience is loving every second of it.
This is at a level we've never quite seen.
Driven him to.
Woods with cut.
Woods might be about to
fall on something. And it's
wins.
And Vinci and Woods to the floor. There's a man person. And way from over.
Well, that was as gruesome as guys are going to be okay. They need checking on.
We're in the tech area. We want to switch gears. Game series WWE 2 with a special edition featuring stars separate covers of the deluxe edition, the cover of the standard edition. Or finish your suffer a nightmare.
I think this is how my story.
It's the story of legacy. My story started at the full ass whooping. Story.
Rated T for teen.
Cody Rhodes here tonight. He's on the road heading into the Men's Royal Rumble match this Punk. They are face to face on Raw.
jaw-dropping action.
The #1 contender.
And for their NXT Women's Championship in the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Clash. NXT, live tomorrow night.
Personal rivalry fans wait.
Yeah, just a brute finally helped out of here. And fingers crossed all 4 men are going to be okay.
New Orleans, Party City, home to 2 main event. 2 of the most one-on-one. Vile, delusional, take out everyone he believes. Senior Money in the Bank is upon us.
They're uneasy. As do.
Drew can't be my enemy because he's too much.
Bob McIntyre! Screwed me too, you idiot!
Head into an epic battle. Just
And McIntyre unloading on him!
will emerge victorious. Tonight on Raw.
Time to handle business, Damien.
So what we're trying to fight everyone. You and Finn are going to defend your tag team titles.
I'm not trying to go around. You know what? I'm not the one walking around. I'm also not the one going into Pierce's idea. Stop going to his office. It's all under control.
You two.
Long
At this
time
point,
ago.
I'm not even mad. I'm just...
All right.
I hear you snickering. Is there a joke? Damien would take care of Drew inside with JD for Dom's match. Fella.
Vicious. All right. Let's get it.
Ivy, I've seen the workout video, but first, you've got a match against Val. Here's the thing. Little Miss call her the Pitbull for nothing.
Let's go, big guy.
There's it more.
Come on.
Hey,
Let's
relax. Get off.
Got it.
The following contest is seen to be now.
You like a lot of freaks, don't you, Michael Cole?
Nile. Ivy Nile. This matchup is next. 5G coverage, you can stress less. Available February 2nd on PlayStation. Then Nita Strauss, of course, been featured in NXT and at the Superdome. Raw. Some lessons from Nita.
Yeah, I wish I...
Viking Raiders.
One of the most strangest night. Again.
I think you said...
Hey, let's tell you how this...
Joel.
Let's tell this. Ivar was going for the win-win.
Sharps work on anyone, including Victory for Tozawa. Bartway flying. Valhalla and Maxine, followed by the biggest move.
So then Ivy Nile decided to unorthodox Valhalla, going one on powerful, to say the least.
Than anyone on planet Earth, but no unorthodox woman on the roster.
Advantage, hammering away.
Style or technique we're going to see from...
Well, that's exactly what it is. In your... And just continue to hammer away. Watch the...
Club to the jaw. Now it looks like Valhalla is trying to...
Valhalla, as Maxine...
I don't even know if Valhalla is not here to win a match, just here to...
Moved by Ivy, and that's what you have to... And Nile caught her with an uppercut.
Have a reverse gear. It is simply
Flying. Now...
fully connected.
And now explaining to the official that is not league tonight. Valhalla very upset.
Valhalla.
Not quite.
Tasted a bit of that last week.
Sent out to the apron. Valhalla and the barefoot Valhalla. She's wrestling at bare feet. What's going on? Ivy Nile mentioned it first. I just repeated her. Here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Physically more imposing. It is about the insider. Nice victory for Ivy.
Man, my boys, the new ways getting nitty gritty. Stop playing with them.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I mean, this situation seems to be getting more...
Look, Jackie, first things first. Looking at us first glance and thinking that we don't do this. It's because we're the best tag team going today.
This whole thing confused, okay? They think because studios and we go out there high-fiving the kids, they think that we out Giovanni and Ludwig was a perfect example. You see, Jay is not the only one planning on took out the hand.
Of course, Bourbon Street, and you can also go...
You can, a couple of knuckleheads like...
Glad that New Orleans could have us once again. Dead Man Show is coming. WWE.com/ Well, this Royal Rumble match of her last year, she made a surprise of 11 women.
Every woman for herself, but the name Nia Jax better get together.
first time, one of the most dominant champions. Becky, excuse me, superstars in the history of this business. They were in this very ring last week saying, "You at WrestleMania, Rhea?" Rhea wants to. She doesn't want to face me. And she knows that any. So this are dreams.
The new to talk about for the next 5 years. But you know what's interesting, Nia? I know that it's because that thing they don't agree at all. Nobody likes you. Hell yeah, you pushed half of them. I'm not sure what I'm gonna enjoy more. My career.
Your favorite, Cole.
Hello, guys. Now I came here. This is almost better. Shut up. Union we got here, huh? Nia, long time no see. To make one thing absolute, the Royal Rumble. Is the year of.
Hammered away on Becky and now Nia Jax. Every woman for herself. 30 women.
Could not put these three back this.
Yeah, you're going to have 20 seconds. Could eliminate Becky Lynch. Bailey in the irresistible favorites to win this thing.
Advantage going in.
Come Saturday night at the Royal Rumble numbers.
The moments in time.
Flair wins it. Rey Mysterio McIntyre's going to WrestleMania.
Women vying for the chance of a lifetime Mania. The Brainchild made its debut in 1988. Stars compete in this legendary event. Set of participants have won it all at WrestleMania, including history, becoming the first woman to end. Eradicator broke the Women's Rumble performance, set the new Women's Endurance second.
Rhea Ripley
sets as well. Gunther earned the distinct, believable 1 hour, 11 minute later entry into the match. Significant. A winner has emerged from the final, but no entry number has produced a clean victory, including Sheer and blazed his trail to the main event.
Step closer!
While the American is exceedingly rare. Nope, a feat last achieved by Stone Cold Royal Rumble competitor of all time. Yeah. This year marks the 35 when the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels must hit the floor, where Bianca Belair bested to become the first two-time Women's Rumble. Aids Shayna Baszler for most eliminated.
Coming this Saturday. I love it because of those statistics a bit later on.
Test is scheduled for 1 inch and 1/2 of the undisputed representing the Judgment.
Made it pretty clear. Make some things happen.
It grew, but I think Dirty Dom got off and has to produce results tonight. Next on Raw.
This Friday, it's a massive
He's just getting started.
championship against the Kabuki Warrior. On the eve of the Royal Rumble, the competition.
That could be the beginning of the
8/7 Central, only on Fox.
For dishwashing time by 50. For WrestleMania.
By Nia Jax. Meanwhile, you know, I give Miz awesome truth, but you gotta stay away from the Judgment Day.
You know Judgment Day, unless you get hurt.
I want to see.
What?
Don't tag.
In the match.
If you don't want me out there, dog, boys, they can be tricky. I'm a Nick.
One guy, truth.
Dominic.
Good luck trying to have a apply with that guy.
Well, The Miz, of course, Saturday night, if he does compare, which will be third
main event in WrestleMania at the moment, been victorious.
You know, we discussed these week when we first saw them. Did a little. Once worn by Pedro Aguayo.
Respects all of the Lucha legend.
Now roll up, shoulders down. Now Dom, the least bit funny.
This was not particularly likable, Mysterio, in recent months.
We also hear a little bit earlier tonight, Rhea Ripley's side of Finn Balor once tonight.
I think the implication was that Finn is chemistry.
Oh! Deep shot.
What Mammy wants, Mammy.
Now, Knocked down.
Luchador on Earth.
That's cute. The self-proclaimed up over the top by Miz. Some would say he was paying homage.
He respects all of the greats.
Except his dad.
No, deadbeat dad. So no, Rey Mysterio.
The current undisputed WWE on the Monday Night Raw after the Royal Rumble.
What a hot streak. Dominic's grip on this matchup.
The midsection of Dominic Mysterio and Miz used so effectively. J.D. McDonough. Numbers that the Judgment Day in this match. Raw, the Miz looking to turn things around in this Miz because of the presence of Balor.
Miz has been fighting battles on three, and this is turning into a slugfest.
Dominic Mysterio, Dominic right to the knee. Build momentum here. Final Monday Night Raw before the Royal.
This is that reinvigorated Miz that taken his foot off the gas since
Mania, and now Finn Balor. Now he stacks Miz, scout by Miz.
Finn Balor saw ya.
Dominic trying to take advantage. Launching himself off the top rope.
Took out all distractions. This might have been his connected to perfection. Time the tank to keep in the fight.
Top rope and through a cross body like
2011, 2012. Well, that guy is
and a kick to the face. The skull-crushing finale. Dominic able to put and Mysterio. And now J.D. McDonough takes control. 6-1
Milings.
And the forks up the win. Rhea Ripley said, Finn Balor, I want to see Balor help Mysterio with the win. And now Gargano have a tag team.
They're working in six-man competition with me and with him here to save the day.
Balor out of the ring.
Completely Paul J.D.
Yeah, skull-crushing finale by the man. We're looking for meat and why? Have Judgment Day on next week.
Oh, Judgment Day not accepted in their past, and they may
head backstage.
And Damian, this match between you and Drew mindset heading into tonight's main event.
For handling business just like I knew.
Hey, dog. Hand the Nick t-shirts. You got a dirty history on.
Truth, look.
Not time. Not the right time.
Not the time. Real. So let's real talk about, right? That was at a time back to 100, and what happened? Now he can't beat Seth Rollins. Issue with that is winning the Rumble and winning the title. As Drew goes, tonight, his punishment.
Strong words from Master of the Claymore. The Scottish Royal Rumble match this Saturday. Live on Raw.
Introducing first, from Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds.
Oh, Chad Gable.
About that, it has been a rough master Chad Gable. Peoples in hopes of taking the warrior himself. The 300.
Uso intends on becoming a singles. Like I've told you, that eventually our paths are going. Because nothing will stand in my week on Raw. Big Bronson.
The 2024 Willed collection of official Royal Rumble merchandise in Tampa, the Royal Rumble WWE Superstar apparel, and so much more. Chad Gable. Well, this is how Chad Gable got.
See that? You see? And you're twice the amount.
Yep.
Give it a shot.
Come on, T.
Amazing. Thank you.
Use the hips now.
Hips.
Come on.
The thank you crew.
One of those weird things that you usually enjoy.
Opponent representing
Ivo, impressive as of late.
And Tozawa, even if Tozawa attempting to put it easier said than done, however.
Yes, you want to get nuts? Let's get hard tonight.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, nuts. So certainly we're off to a good.
Let me ask you, a 2012 Olympian, Ivar tonight.
Well, you need to do right from the start.
Yeah, Chad Gable going right after either of the two, but do not. Spinning slam.
Momentum of a 330-pound on the spine of poor Chad Gable
in the ring.
Yeah, no one that big. He has the power of the Viking gods.
Ivar tried to drop the elbow. Gable able to move out. Chad Gable kick to the knee. With some great matches with the Intercontinental Champ. Now, can Gable put Ivar on?
Final one, let's take another look at this. Getting a close 2 count, but are just too big and too fresh at this point.
Clubby blow. They're going to power Chad up into a...
They snapped his neck in the process. A mischief to his upper spine.
And now Apron Ivar in control.
All right.
Monday's bedweight. And what is Chad trying to do here?
Anyone, but when your opponent's as big as I...
Can Gable capitalize?
In this one, I'm surprised he can pull that off. A cover after that, but this is what happened before the boot. 0 give in the edge of that ring, and Ivar, the amount of power that side area.
Yeah, Gable and Ivar once again. And Ivar went for the heel kick, and he kicked
enough to stun the big.
Ivar gonna lift Gable up, slam it, kick out by Gable.
Well, Gable at this point, and you question how.
Double underhook, to sit out power by Gable. Trying to pick the angle, trying to turn Ivar.
Leg.
Middle of the ring. He can't. Gable.
Calf and ankle. It's hard to get a good. Oh, that's Gable. And now.
Ivar with a leg cover. Chad still in it.
Look on the face. I'm amazed. The rush by the flying arm.
Arena's man stalking Gable. Ivar, spin kick,
back in the blink of an eye, and back to that
ankle lock in round. Is Gable?
He's a million miles away from the rope.
Ivar gets to the bar.
Just sank through his feet.
Opportunity. Ivar now planning kick out, and the match continues.
It is so should be defeated by now, but his
right leg, of course, Rollins. Final Monday Night Raw before.
Go for that
tombstone. Nobody home with a German suplex at 2.
Just another look at the power and technique after you've taken such a beat.
But Ivar meets him there with a chop. This has been
from 2 competitors like Gabe single time. But someone's got to win.
Suplex! What a counter!
And that is a lot of humanity to come.
Face and Ivar! Gable right on the top of his head.
Just seconds away from victory.
And now Ivar with a hollow the assist. Winner!
Oh man, that was absolutely. But wow, what a contest!
This right here is incredible. This is absolutely into a German suplex, and believe it.
Ivar was done there. You connect with this Doom Soul. Simply game over.
Ivar picks up the win. No one would have believed that these two or the American WWE ring at the trunk of that man, Cody Rhodes, will be live in the same ring, live on Monday night.
I love it.
Here we go. It's Lyra Valkyria and Roxanne's hip match at Vengeance Day. In Classic begins tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, only on
Firstborn.
Difficult to win last year. But in order to 37 years of the Royal Rumble, it happened back in 1997 in cold Steve Austin. Can Cody as the Royal Rumble. Oh, 2008 in the Royal Rumble match in WWE. CM very same event.
I was going to say before the moment, you and I have been on Saturday night, it all changes. Right now, let's just enjoy this moment.
Specifically, what?
I want to talk about your dad. And I don't know if you know this, 2007, sending his youngest son, Cody, to me as a I want, and at the time, I don't know if you yet, I wasn't aware if you would, when the American Dream asks you for a favor, stayed out of your way, you didn't get into any vices. I saw a lot of our contemporaries do. From a preliminary wrestler in champion for me today. And it might be, I bring this up, I bring this story. Saturday, I feel like I'm breaking. In the Royal Rumble, when the bell rings for you, I have to do. Punk is going to win the Royal Rumble.
You're not of you being about him. I work with count our industry, Freebird, Michael, Mr. Heyman. Help, but see it's a very large shadow. My power, since in the shadow to subvert, be my own man. You're talking. I showed up to OVW, matches under my belt, CM Punk, who had toiled a name for himself. You could have treated me poorly. That we became friends, and that is because there are no friends.
What about Sunday morning, Cody? More than you have. I can separate business from, because I wasn't born into this business. Personal to you is this the most legendary professional. You and I have traveled very different. Showed up to OVW, other people saw dust higher because where everybody saw that you were born a head start that I didn't get because I saw the burden to come out of that shadow and colors. All our differences, you in a very similar goal. I didn't have the American Dream. International heavyweights, dined with kings and queens.
Alleys and dined on.
I didn't have the famous dad. Father was just a regular guy. He was an electrician. I'm more of the American Dream.
Okay, let's talk about. You set right up there. Off the formula for wrestlers who have gotten in this today because inspired. And when you left torch off, you dropped it on the way out. And I did. Everything that you spoke about. So where you talked, I walked. CM Punk than you.
CM Punk than I am. Road to WrestleMania, CM Punk company on your back for a soul crushing cover of the WWE too soon, I'm sure. And Rory, oh wait, what's that in the distance around in a very long time?
Looking out for me again. Talked all about the American Wayne, and the quote I heard the most, to death, but saddling up. Direction I can go. I have to. That direction.
Emotions are run Rumble match. We're the winner.
Shit just fell away before our Rumble match. This one's so difficult to come.
Put your money on me. Stone Cold Steve Austin was the last man this year. Only two other men had done. Ladies and gentlemen, 40 years sports entertainment and pop.
I was a mess.
Wasn't the power of Hulk.
Powerful that really was.
The Hulkamaniacs out there like me.
40 years of Hulkamania blows my mind. When I won many shades of Hulkamania, who's a Hulkamaniac all night. Cody Rhodes. Cody's the superstars for the WWE fans.
We are on the road.
Where do you start? But Bayley, the man, Becky,
The biggest.
and on. But I would not want to miss it. And I can think of 2 or 3 guys
To finish the back to finish what I said.
you never know who's going to show up. I might have one left in me.
Legends Elite Series 21 action figures typically at Target. Make your matchup coming, Wade.
Yes, it is the teams. Participate Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark.
I am #1 when it comes to
Everything away from you. Championship.
I'm half years. Roman Reigns line has made a lot of enemies.
It's gonna be wild.
This is huge.
Kelly Clarkson. Names are bigger than ever.
Season finale tonight at 11 on.
Just $6.99 each when you carry out. Nations are pretty endless. Act fast and get your.
I'm eligible for 5G home internet. Nada yada yada. We got 5G.
5G home internet as low as $20 a month.
You also can't leave covered in hair. You can cuddle and brush.
Rated mature.
Welcome to paradise. Even paradise can have its secrets.
Smooth chocolate, crunchy.
D. Hartwell and
Up here tonight, Zoe and Shayna. There you see the future tag team championship on the right out here to watch this for the Rumble for the tag champs.
Could be goodbye to those wins. That matchup may well be facing now both of these two teams last week, potentially an eliminator for
Shayna Baszler, former tag champ here. As you mentioned, the Kabuki Warriors, of course, part of Damo Friday night on SmackDown.
and injected life into that entire, every woman in the locker room thinks as underdogs. They think the goal is
Candice LeRae with a couple of deep arm drags her own right. And tag is...
Boom, I got it.
And there well is in for her team.
Champs in NXT, so they certainly have a commanding lead in the early going to this one.
And Candice LeRae, top. Baszler, great move by LeRae.
Unforgettable time of heroic.
Shayna Baszler really turning things around.
Yeah, two women in Stark, Indy Hartwell grabbing an op.
Chelsea Green, Piper Niven looking on, the team jockeying position.
LeRae, who has taken this team to task.
Stark and now Candice into the corner.
20-year
oh! And Zoe Stark breaking things up.
Raymond Green do not look impressed, however.
Knocked out of the ring. This one. Candice LeRae made the tag. Kara Fuda.
But here's the legal woman, C360.
Baszler with a win. Big win, could earn a future.
Life comes at you thick. Kabuki Warriors await this Friday. Be successful, it may well be so.
And now from behind, Kabuki Warriors, there's Dakota.
Of their championship opportunity, this to the champs, and perhaps soften them.
Champion.
With the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre has been fueled by months of mounts tonight between the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes.
Everything I had to say, I won the Royal Rumble, and I actually won. Although, speaking of words, I heard 100% right around here when I was champion. Think negative spin on what I achieved. Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, AJ career. We were the constant in people's lives. People can drop it. You need to be physically tough. Destiny and a story, every single person.
Has to give, because coming up away from both men being involved in the Royal McIntyre live.
Tom blew up our lives.
Used to be to me.
I made out with
Never mattered to you.
It was one kiss.
You're a bit much all the time. I'm trying.
Task Force X. New mission is to kill the just.
Rated mature.
Each when you carry out, like melty pepperoni. Act fast and get your favorite large two-top.
Your favorite part of a Kit Kat bar? The stuff in between the wafers. Yeah.
and try a bigger bite with Big Cat.
The all-new $7 deal lovers 7 days a week.
Because it's only a deal.
Crunchy hazelnut, lovingly layered.
Got hair loss? I know what you're at. Just stop. Does Bosley, America's #1 hair wrestler. Check them out because they're giving away to everyone who scans this QR code. Adds hair loss treatment. People all over this technology to give you your real hair by the Bosley Guarantee. Absolutely free information kit or code. Don't wait. Scan the code.
Next, it's singer-songwriter.
You guys made me happy after watching that.
Wait, that.
Why
Can I talk to them, please?
Yeah.
I invited you here tonight for 2 reasons. One, for yourself and cause chaos.
If you're
If I could pry him away from staring at himself in the mirror.
Because once the Kabuki Warriors, Kyrie and Oscar with Buddy. Bye.
We gotta talk. 2024. The man who went face. World Heavyweight Champion Seth. Gentlemen, we have a few minutes.
I need a drink.
You're in the right town, but tensions have, doesn't it, Michael?
Yeah, of course, it's the Royal Rumble. Winning his second Royal Rumble.
Including Brock Lesnar. Superstars sent packing into traditional Rumble in women's Rumble history in Italian matches. And no includes a record 45 eliminations. Caught on with his 16th appearance.
Best thing I've ever seen!
But not ever eliminated faster than anyone in history. That's a unique way to end in the Royal Rumble match.
The mind-blowing return.
What?
This year will be no different. He's removed from his last Rumble match. Goal of
main eventing Wrestle
of social engagements for the viral for the most social moment in Rumble. Hit across the finish line can serve as a career title as a direct result of winning the Royal. Laid their victory into championship goals of the Immortals takes over the city of Mania. 60 superstars will opportunity to headline WrestleMania.
St. Pete, 8 Eastern, 5 Royal Rumble match. It's every Mania.
Anything the men can do to cement their place in the main event of wrestling. It's the women's over the top.
It is personal. It is the United States Championship again.
He's the unstoppable double Titanic reign is to continue. He's star LA Knight. The phenomenal fatal 4-way match this Saturday.
Raw, it is our main event. It won back.
The following contest is getting the Judgment Day. The Tag Team Champions in Paris!
Called Drew McIntyre, this Warrior to quote, this massive main event, live next.
His opponent from Air, Drew!
Had plenty to say earlier tonight. Negative spin on everything he's also winning the championship.
And even injustice after injustice. This has put Drew McIntyre in the Damian Priest to put himself. And that was to engage McIntyre. You're busy, Damian Priest is. Well, this
just Raw against to Tampa, Florida, celebrating a win. And can you imagine, Wade, if a championship match at WrestleMania in the main event at any time?
Further concentrate.
And now a lock-up center of the ring. Mac here tonight on Monday night.
A legitimate gripe with the other that they world heavyweight champion today.
If names a Priest for attempting to catch McIntyre, these two huge men. McIntyre said physical, you've got to be mentally tough.
I agree with McIntyre on that one. I think essentially you cannot call yourself the mountain. Drew McIntyre has been there. Priest is capable of getting up there himself. You've got two massive head.
Priest ran right into a belt.
Athletic with that size and pack. It's the old adage, if you could do or a Priest, these two have everything.
Money in the Bank contract. Priest and McIntyre at one another in this right over the top rope into the floor, right to the midsection. McIntyre, Priest breaking the post, and now Priest staring at her. This is going to be ugly. McIntyre may be broken in half. Priest. Monday Night Raw live at 600 of Monday. Matches don't get much physical.
Crashed onto our announce table. It's kind of swiftly been shut down by Priest.
So Royal Rumble event, the cover by Priest. Hook of the leg. 7th annual Royal Rumble event, way predictable than this year when it comes to the Rumble thing.
I almost said the same thing, right? A winner. So many people are odds on.
I mean, either of these two men could win. You know, so many people involved. 30 men in Saturday. Low.
McIntyre
and both men down.
Buying himself a brief rest.
Feel like he's just on the cusp of maybe cashing in the contract at some. And McIntyre back to his feet, clothesline.
The beating on McIntyre. He's taken a moment for Damian Priest.
After the 6'5", 2.
Like a tight.
Priest to Claymore country.
Punisher of the Judgment Day.
Priest misses. And look at that. That's fine. Pick it two by Priest.
Drew has got wind out of his soul.
McIntyre going to fight back. So many controversial comments. Truth in them, though. Oh! Into the corner.
The scary thing about McIntyre is
McIntyre covered by Priest is the
dangerous who alpha-minded individual.
The penultimate stop down in Miami Friday night. And now Priest caught in the corner by McIntyre, though, just the ribs
in this match. That's been the difference. Man, but Priest clearly getting the worst of it.
Gonna go up top. Priest ducks underneath. Damian Priest caught him with a
temporarily.
And now McIntyre. Oh, look at this! Is it enough to put him on? Drew.
A late kick out and a week of the Scottish Warrior now.
Well, the announce table. That was a traditional.
McIntyre has been in a mess for the past.
Launching himself off the
criticism for such a big man.
And now, well, look who's here. Going to give his cut.
He's right. He won't even breathe.
The time of the place.
And now Money in the Bank contract on the announce table. Livers falls into a future. Well, Truth doesn't know the dilemma now facing Truth.
Priest complete.
Truth, not a pass. Oh. And McIntyre. Priest! Sire, the officials dealing with that goofy. And R-Truth, I believe, just in it.
Certainly, I'm not so sure. Surprisingly so. Truth just.
You're right, Wade. That Claymore may have.
McIntyre!
Well, that was a
the win. And he builds momentum. Will win the Royal Rumble.
And now.
In the silence of the night, we fire away. Unbroken what convey. It looked in the level, girl. Only we know love. A melody that continue to blow. No need for all hit the conversion in the umbrella of love. We wide over to joy and pain. Yeah, the melody heard in the symphony. A broken wall. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. In the silence of the night, we fire away. Unbroken what convey. It occur in the level. No, yeah, from all hit the conversion in the umbrella of love. We wide over to joy and pain. Yeah, the melody heard in the symphony. Unbroken war, yeah.
Bài 4 thì sử dụng cải tạo bảo vệ môi trường, giá thể trong một cây và thực hiện xác định độ chua và độ mềm của đất nếu mà thì cuối chương thì sẽ có phần ôn tập chương 2 đó, chương 3 thì phần 4 bài 7 thì giới thiệu về phần 4 thôi, giới thiệu phần 4 và 8 là sử dụng và phần 4 là đúng. Và 9 là cái công nghệ vi sinh trong sản xuất phân bón và thực hành, nhận biết một số loại phân bón hóa học và ôn tập chương 3 ha. Thì chương 4 là công nghệ giống cây trồng có công nghệ như thế nào đó. Trồng công nghệ như thế nào thì các bạn xem công nghệ giống cây trồng, khái niệm và vai trò